Greetings, everyone. Welcome to the Renaissance Tarot. Welcome to your funny and your most favorite Armenian guy. The message that I received this morning when I woke up, I was hesitating whether I should share this or not, but I'm going to because I know that this message is going to find you at the right time and this is going to find you the right people. It's a collective reading, it's a collective message. The first thought that came to me, and this is going to bring a lot of comfort to you, but I do want to reaffirm and confirm something within you that you have been feeling, and this is going to resonate for many of you. I feel like that you have had someone in your life that traded you with another person. Okay, the person who you were very intimate with, maybe some of you were very close with. I feel like for the majority, this is a romantic person that you were involved in. And for some of you, this could be a friend and, even a family member. But this is leaning towards more romantic connection. The person that you fell for, that they fell for you and got into contact. A lot of you, after the breakup, after the separation, whatever has happened between you and this person, started questioning your worth and your value. This is the type of connection that many of you have been feeling a strong tower moment. Something collapsed in your life, okay? Maybe a lot of things started kind of like shifting in your life in a very unexpected way, and your foundations started getting shaken up. Many of you, whoever this person was, I feel like a lot of you overextended yourself to the point where you might have even sabotaged your goals and your dreams, even delayed your career just to be with this person or to save them or to always be there for them. And a lot of you were taken aback and perplexed and shocked when you found out that this person might have gone the other way, pursuing another individual. And the betrayal, the feeling of the betrayal, the feeling of the shock to your entire system was very unsettling, okay? You have the King of Wands coming up out here. You did treat this person as a king or a queen. You did really put all of your resources out there to be with this person, and maybe this is somebody that you really put on a pedestal. You really treated this person as someone that was one and only for you. And you're the type of person that I know I'm talking to is you tend to really make people feel very special, okay? Even like you might have attracted people into your life who never received that amount of love from their family members, from their close ones. And you have really made this person feel very, very special. You treated them like a king. You treated them like a one and only. And for a lot of you, maybe you also somehow really awakened this person's ego in a way that they thought that you would do anything for them. And they never really believed that you could actually, even after the separation, that you could really say, you know what, I'm not chasing you. And this person doubted that. But now this person is feeling trapped. And whoever this individual is that they have been in a connection with someone else, like a third party, whatever, I feel like this person is walking on eggshells around that person. Yeah. And now they're actually feeling extremely nostalgic with the Six of Cups. This person is reminiscing the days and the times when you would shower them with gifts, you would shower them with love. This is a very meaningful spiritual card. This is talking about a past life love connection. This is talking about a past lover. And I know that you know who I'm talking about. This is somebody that you have been having epiphanies about throughout your day. You don't hate this person. You are not the type of person that hates on anyone. You are not the type of person that spreads rumors about anyone. You are the type of person that after this tower moment that happened between you and this person, you have had a lot of internalized realizations and revelations about this person, and this has actually helped you to really move forward in a very healthy way for your upcoming relationships and people. A lot of you felt this way with the Nine of Wands, okay, the wounded soldier. Many of you felt that the answers you were seeking for were not there. Like, why did it happen? Why all of a sudden this person traded me with another individual? This person could have even been involved with other substances. I'm getting compulsive behavior, drugs, you name it, right? Alcohol. And for many of you, you really have been in this place of the Nine of Wands. A lot of you were really scared to even enter into other connections for a long time, because the reason why is because you were still digesting and really trying to process the hurt that was caused by this person. And you have the Strength card here. But little did you know that anything that happened to you, it made you extremely strong, and it actually brought the strength out of you from this deep well inside of you that you did not really believe you could stand on your feet. And I want to say congratulations to you. I'm gonna tell you that I'm really proud of you, and I might be a stranger on the internet, but this is a confirmation that you are the strength, vitality, tenacity, courage, boldness. That's who you are. Even though you walked through the middle of a chaos and the storm and the tornado, but you still have been able to really come out to be the one that's actually the strength. The person that is able to take hold of any situation, to tame also. A lot of you also were able to tame your impulses, okay, to even try to force anything with this person. A lot of you have learned the art of detachment. Okay, and you could be a Leo, or you could be dealing with someone that embodies the characteristics of a Leo or a fire sign here. Nine of Swords. A lot of you also have been in this energy of really understanding and realizing that it wasn't not for nothing. With the number 9, with the Nine of Swords here, this was a connection here that ended a lot of patterns within you. I feel like for many of you, this was an ending of a pattern of you putting people on a pedestal, of you glorifying certain individuals, okay, in your life. And also for many of you, you really try to understand, like, the Five of Swords energy. You know, there is some sort of an unfinished conflict and a business between you and this person. And it's like why did it happen? Maybe this person left you earlier than you did. I don't know. Maybe, you know, like, this person realized and recognized within themselves that maybe you were going to be very quick to catch on something, and they created the chaos, they created the conflict and the argument to leave you first, so that you will not be the one leaving them. This person realized that you were actually onto something. Okay, so for many of you, there was a very it was a breaking point. Okay, you separated from this person. I'm getting here also, some of you were blamed and accused of doing things or saying things that you never actually did or said. That was a projection coming from this person towards you to make you feel a certain way. You know, and by the way, like, for the signs here, doesn't mean like, you know, it's this sign or that sign. That was just kind of like what I was picking up on. But I'm getting here, you could be the one that, like, you could be either a Leo, you could be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. You could be the one, you know what I mean? And, you know, there is always an evolved and unevolved version of each sign. So it's not like, you know, generic here. And you have the Seven of Cups. Right now, this person is feeling extremely trapped. Whoever this person actually chose to be with, and I want you to really look into this, because I like to actually go a little deeper into it. When you look at the Seven Goblets, you see that there is different things coming out of it, right? One of them, the dragon has coming up. The other one has a snake coming up. Now they're dealing with the snake. They're dealing with someone right now that embodies the characteristics of a liar, of a cheater, someone that's not honest with them. And it's like almost karma kept the receipts. Not almost, actually karma kept the receipt. And now it's their payback. It's payday, you know what I mean? And this is not something you wished upon them or you wanted them. It's just something that it's also the law. It's the law, unless this person knows how to actually transmute this situation. But now they're feeling very much trapped. Whoever this person is, they're also like gonna be surprised even more with the person that they're dealing with. Do you see like this ghost-like figure that's actually coming out of a goblet? There is something that is gonna be extremely shocked this person. Okay, the one that traded you with another person, and they don't see that coming yet. They don't know that that's gonna come. And I feel like this person is walking on eggshells with whoever they are dealing with. They're constantly getting robbed out of their energy, out of their sexual energy, out of their finances as well, their stability. There is something about this situation that this person is involved in that's almost, it's like they have hit rock bottom. They have hit rock bottom within themselves. And, you know, on the outside, this person might be like feeling like showing everyone that it's going great. They might be posting pictures online, They might be trying to really put the facade out there that everything is great. But I feel like that the reality of this situation is it's uncanny. It's not something that they have been able to really live, whatever they're putting out there. Now, the Chariot, they want to free themselves. Whoever this person is, they really, really want to move on. They want to free themselves from this situation. They want to be able to, leave this situation behind them. But in order for this person to leave this situation and this person behind them, whoever they chose to be with, they got to actually cross that river, the river of change that's actually behind the Chariot, right? There is a river. And that river of change is going to require them to actually leave their old self and their old patterns behind them and to acknowledge. I'm getting here the word acknowledgement, and also reassess their journey, reassess their behaviors, because unless this person chooses to admit and take accountability and ownership for their patterns and their behaviors, they're not going to be successful in life. They're going to go around and around, and they can change the people, they can change the person, but their patterns will follow them. Their karma will follow them, because they can go from this person to that person to that person, but the behavioral patterns will still be there, But I feel like that you specifically are someone that they have not been able to really move on. They have not been able to move on from you. The reason why I say this is because you treated this person like no other. You really made them feel extremely special. Whereas in their other connections, they were constantly getting robbed out of things, emotions, finances, feelings. Like they were the one who had to constantly provide. But when they met you, you could be an empath. You could be someone that really, really goes above and beyond. And, I feel like that this is somebody that's also realizing it's like the connection and the intimacy even that they had with you, it was out of this world. It was out of this world. The way that you even showed love and pleasure to this person in the bedroom. I know this is a very specific message. It is something that this person has not been able to get over with, okay? And now they're feeling very much trapped with the Seven of Cups, and they're really wanting to move forward. And they also are starting to trust their intuition. I feel like that, you might have even talked to this person about some spiritual, esoteric concepts, spirituality, like high priestess type of things. You could be a high priestess, you could be a hierophant, you could be someone that you're very, very spiritual and in tune with your gifts and with who you are. But I feel like that one of your biggest lessons in this lifetime that you have come to learn is to overcome self-abandonment. Because you've abandoned yourself way too many times to save certain people, save certain individuals, a lover. Like I'm telling you, honey, even to the point of leaving your career behind and trying to spend your time and dedicate your time to devote yourself completely to this person. But that has changed within you, because you have realized that you're no longer going to put anyone on a pedestal. No one is ever going to be in that place. And this doesn't mean that you're not going to love the person, but there must be equal give and take exchange energy between the person and you, whoever is going to come into your life. But this person specifically, they are trapped. They are trapped, and they're thinking about having a new beginning. This person could be also like, they literally could have the audacity and the balls to really come towards you and say, I think I want to be back in your life. Queen of Swords, the person they're dealing with is very controlling. They're embodying the Queen of Swords energy. Whoever this person is that they traded with, they chose to be with this one, is very, very bossy, controlling, manipulative. And that is something that they know they never experienced with you. You were always going with the flow with this person. You were always, going with their desires, always accommodating, always adapting, always being extremely flexible. But someone in this person's life is extremely controlling, could be even their family member. Okay, like I said, take it as it resonates. That really, really commands them, and they're feeling trapped. And they don't know how to get out of this. They really don't. Page of Pentacles, again, there could be an age difference between you and this person also. But I'm also getting here major maturity level differences. Knight of Wands. This person cannot wait to get out. Whoever this person is, I feel like that they are creating some sort of an exit plan. they're in their mind, they are planning an exit plan to get out of this situation, to get out of this person. Maybe for some of you, this person already has some assets that they're sharing with this individual, could be like financial assets and things like that, okay? And for whatever reason, I feel like this person is also realizing that if they get out of this situation, they're gonna lose some sort of money. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna lose some sort of financial situation here. Maybe that's something that also they're really struggling with. Eight of Swords, trapped. Okay, so in there, they are literally now seeing the results of what it cost them to either abandon you, to ghost you, and to also be extremely underappreciative of who you are and what you have done for them for this entire time. Now they are trying to get to the castle that's actually behind the Eight of Swords, and they know that you are someone that you're energetically speaking also. You may say, well, Armand, like I have been really struggling a lot. I don't think I'm actually on a castle. But tarot is multidimensional, and I feel like that this is something that's coming true for you. You are gonna be at a castle. You are gonna be sitting on your throne. I feel like in the parallel reality, you are actually in a reality in your other dimensional reality where you really, really feel like that you're actually you're leveling up and you are attracting something very magnificent in your life that's gonna make you stand out big time. And this person has been in a rejection for a long time of their own childhood trauma, of their own insecurities, of their own personal internalized but limiting beliefs that they needed to deal with. And they never dealt with those. They never dealt with those until they met you, until you awaken something within this person that they need to really, really do the inner work in order for them to move forward. You have even actually sat with this person and literally coached them and tutored them and helped them and cried for them and cried with them and told them that they needed to heal. And you have shown them the way. You are someone that you also held the torch and the flashlight in your hand, trying to really show this person the way. And this person did not really come to accept that. This is somebody that learns things the hard way. Five of Cups, they are in their own misery. And look how the cups are on the floor, right? And there is a river again with the bridge. This person is actually realizing the loss that they had with you, the emotional loss, the sadness. The cups behind him, he's actually subconsciously, he is aware of the opportunity that is there. They know that there is chance. They know that there is that one last thread, but they need to turn around. They need to turn around and also cross that bridge that's behind them, the bridge, okay, the bridge of change. And there is another, like a little house over there, but they can't come to the castle with you yet because they need to do the work. They can't just jump out of it and then cross the bridge and then come to the castle right away. And the castle here, I'm sure you're following the story that I'm actually mentioning here, right? They need to do a lot of work. This person is someone that they really, really are having a rude awakening. I'm getting here the Judgment, a rude awakening for them, to really realize that they gotta let go of whatever is no longer serving them because they're gonna go on and on repeating the same cycles, okay? So they are in major sadness, okay? Desperation, pain. For some of you, this person also could be prone to having depression and stuff also, and they're trying to really find a way to get out. And I really pray and I hope that they do. I personally do, because I am someone that I really want to see this person entering into a different timeline where they really, really are embodying that highest version of themselves and they're no longer attaching themselves to the past. Because everyone can change and everyone can become a better person. I believe in that. But this is a lesson for this person to realize that they also dealt with the Anointed One. You are the chosen one. You are the chosen one. And they didn't realize that until they actually entered into some sort of a karmic toxic connection with someone. And ever since then, they have been in multiple fights with this person, conflicts with this person, and they're also conflicted within themselves. And this is the reason why this person is realizing that, if I don't do the inner work, and they're aware that you have been doing the inner work within yourself. For whatever reason, this person feels that, even though, because nobody's perfect, right? Even though you have had certain traits, they just feel like that you have changed. Like there is a purification process that you have been going through, and I'm so proud of that This person is also like energetically feeling that, okay? And you both could be going parallel together, but they know that they cannot enter into your parallel reality, into your reality, unless they shift the timeline of these probably drinking habits, alcohol, smoking, compulsive behavior, compulsive sex, could be even addictions, a person, whatever it might be, limiting beliefs, right? And they need to realize that. And that is something that's in their own timeline. Meanwhile, when we are talking about you with the moon, your intuition is getting sharper and sharper. And I think that because we're having the moon in the sign of Pisces during the Virgo season, right? On September 7th, it's a portal. And it is an opportunity for whatever was uncovered, whatever was deep down there hidden at the bottom of the barrel is going to come out to the top, is going to come to the surface through the dreams and visions. This person is going to have dreams and visions and major realizations about what happened, okay? And for you, you're someone that you're going to really applaud yourself and say, I did the right thing by trusting my intuition, of detaching from this person, of letting go of whatever happened, because you have been able, almost I feel like you're someone that you have this x-ray. You know how like when you go to the hospital, you could be working at a hospital also. For some of you work at a medical field, the x-ray, it shows, right? You could really see the reality from a different lenses, and you could scan this person even if you're not in contact with them. You can literally scan to see like where they're at energetically. And that's why you are not in a rush. You're just focused on yourself, the devil here, okay? Could be dealing with the Capricorn also. Super toxic, super changed. This person that traded off, okay? This is why the cards do not lie in my readings also. Okay, so this person that traded you off with another individual, they try to really, really be with someone, they're trapped. They're chained right now. You see the chains here, right? And now they're really realizing that if they don't repent, if they don't come to the realization that they need to change something, look what I'm going to show you in this card right now, honey. You see the devil is about to actually burn the tail of the male, right? The devil has his tail, male or female, doesn't matter, but look at the tail is going to get caught on fire. It's going to get caught on fire. And, this is the realization, because in the Lover's card in Tarot, right, there is the tree, the burning tree behind the male. And now, because this person abandoned the morals and the values and the commitment and the loyalty, they abandoned all of those things, all of those important factors of being in a relationship, of being a human being, right, operating from a higher frequency. Because they abandoned that, they're about to get caught on fire. And this is the fire actually from the divine that's going to lead them to purification. That's going to lead them to the soul's purification, because their soul is getting rid of some sort of a generational karma that they have been carrying. And then they're going to be ready. Then they're going to get ready. But they have been tying themselves up to another person that seems to be bringing fruit, right? You see there is fruit at the back of the tail. And they thought, this person was going to give me also everything. This person they just seem so attractive and so good, and they're going to provide this for me and that. But that's not the case. That is not the case. Because with all of that, there is the devil. There is the toxicity, the unhealthy, the karmic lesson that's also telling them, you know what? You fell for the trap. You are trapped right now. And this is the chain. And the chain also comes with a mental connection. And they need to make the decision. And I feel like that on this lunar eclipse that's going to happen, that is something that this person is going to have a major realization, okay? Some sort of a chain is going to be finally breaking off. And it's like, like when the chain gets broken off, right? If somebody has been chained for so long, you take the chain out, but the scars and the blood is still there. So they're going to go through some sort of a purification and a process to heal, to recover, to really purify themselves in and out. And when they come towards you, this is what's at the bottom of the deck, the six of Wands. You're getting publicly recognized. You're getting publicly celebrated. And when they come towards you, you will be the one to make a decision here, how you want to proceed forward with this person. Honestly, this is the message that I had for you, my beautiful collective soul family. I might have come across as being a little bit too serious today, but it's just because I have no script. I have no script. It's just what I'm channeling with the cards and with the message that was coming out. This was a download. So, you gorgeous people, thank you so much for being here. I hope that this message eliminated some things for you and help you to see and to actually get the confirmation you needed. I love you so much. I'm your funny and your most favorite Armenian guy, here to serve and to slay. And by the way, officially, we have the coronation for my guardian lions, Henry, Michael, and they have spiritual meanings, and I'll share those meanings with you as well. Love you so much, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care.